You know, the worst part of experience of what has sort of happened to me is that I wish I can go back to the time where I believed that people were honest and they didn't have different agendas. I wish I could go back to that time where I was kind of like a little bit more naive about the world. And I've become far more distrustworthy as I have grown as a person. And I don't like that about myself, right? Like, I wish I can go back to being that person that sort of believed that everybody was well intentioned, they want to help out other people. Um, that there wasn't a degree often of manipulation, those kind of things that are going on. Sort of real world stuff, right? Like people lie, cheat, and steal. Right? And I don't know why it's so hard for all of us to recognize that people lie, cheat, and steal. If I say this right out loud, that people lie, cheat, and steal, everybody thinks I'm like, ooh, I'm a bad person. Um, like I am somehow dysfunctional or any of this kind of stuff. But no, it's the reality. People lie, cheat, and steal. That's why we have enormous infrastructure for crime, for not even just crime. There's a lot of ambiguity that happens where people just take advantage of things, right? That's why we have lawyers. That's why we have judges. Like these, there's this that actually happens, and I wish I can go back to the time where I was just a lot less skeptical about the world. And I think I've just like experience teaches you to be very skeptical. And the only way that you can sort of get around the skepticism is just like observe actions over time, see what people actually do, right? Like, I don't often, I think that there may be a correlation sometimes between what people say and what they do, but I don't think that's actually the case often, right? And it may be that the correlation between what people say and what they do is 60%, right? Like a pretty strong correlation. But you got to worry about the ones that doesn't happen, right? And you let your guard up, or you let your guard down, and it doesn't necessarily work out as planned. Like I don't know when I say this, right? Like it's very much a realistic perspective. I want you to look at like divorce rates, like things like this that, man, things just don't work out, right? Like people don't do what they often say, and so living a little bit of life, I'm highly skeptical of what people say and even what they actually do. I just know that I have become so experienced, is my beliefs. I'm far more quote unquote experienced, which just essentially means like, yeah, I'm bitter and jaded and all that kind of stuff. Um, but this is a part of the life that I live, is to realize that a portion of the population is, and it very likely is people that sort of preach one thing and say completely the other, right? Like there is a lot of criminals that go to, yeah, I hate to break this to you. There's lots of criminals that go to, you know, uh, religious meetings of sorts, right? Like I want everybody to realize that just be wise, right? Like know that not everybody is working to be there, and just be wise, be experienced. Like learn that over time. You will get far more disappointment. And disappointment is just kind of like the the beginning, right? Like that's just the entry point. And so you just have to learn how to deal with that, right? Like learn how to deal with all of this and get back up and do it again, right? Everything in life, everything about building anything, I'm building a reciprocity project. I'm building out this platform, is acknowledging that this is life and this is how you build things. Is you acknowledge that stuff like that happens, you get back up and you do it again. You be experienced, learn a little bit, and go back and do it again. Time in, time again. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.